Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch, and what a long Monday has it been. We have quite a few buyouts to go over, some penny stocks to get before they rise, and even a Starlight announced out of Photon Hypernova, which looks pretty cool. But before we get into it, if you guys could smash that like button, subscribe, that would be great. The goal is 5,000 subs by this year, and about 32% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so hopefully today's day earn your subscription. Also, if you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my fill link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Thank you to all my YouTube channel members, and consider being a YouTube channel member yourself. Also, if you guys want me to go over any cards, let me know in the comments section below. I love when you guys alert me of buyouts, ask me to go over certain cards. I usually post something in the community tab before I do a market watch, so earlier that day, so people not only know that I'm doing a market watch, but we get a few more answers in. But feel free to put it in both, community tab and here, and as many cards as you want. There's no limit. Not saying I'm going to go over them all, but you get the point here. So before we start this market watch, our new Starlight Rare out of Photon Hypernova. This wasn't worth making a video about, but Photon Hypernova, we're going to get Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon, as a Starlight Rare. I think this is a good choice. I mean, a lot of people really like Branded, and this card, it's only in the structure deck. They're like, okay, well, let's make it a Starlight Rare, which I think it's going to be a great Starlight Rare card to look at, because this might just be my opinion, but when we got Gaia out of Rise of the Duelist, I just thought it looked absolutely gorgeous. I just wish that it was useful in some sort of way. Mirror Jade will not be having that problem, seeing how relevant of a card it is, especially after we're out of this Tier 0 format, because people are always going to love playing Branded, if that's something I've learned. So, Starlight Rare, I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. I think it's cool. I don't have interest in it, but it's going to look dope, and hopefully I pull it, because I have not pulled a Starlight Rare in a very long time. Anyway, Ultimate Rare, Arsenal Zeus here. Ultis are $59 here, going up to like 64. This card will be 100 by the end of the year, mark my words. Nimble Sunfish here, the Shining Darkness super rare. So when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you send a fish type monster from your deck to the graveyard, and then you can special summon a Nimble Sunfish from the deck. So by this card just floating, you also get a Foolish Burial. It's a pretty good card overall. It is not a tuner, but it's a level 2. Some people are looking at this because it's a water, it's a level 2, it dumps Sprite, right? And I've seen a few builds with this even before this. Unlimiteds are 20, but you might as well get the near mint here for 25. However, they kind of go up to about 30s here for this card. I mean, it has no reprint out of the Shining Darkness. I'm not too shocked here. And they are selling for this double-digit price. We saw some cheaper ones here. This card was never exactly cheap, mind you. It was always a little bit of money. But Light Plays here for $2.50, $3. That's not too bad here. Some firsts here for $3, $5, $6s, right? This card was always around $5 to $8 for first edition. LP or higher from what I've noticed. And I also just like how cute it looks. Like, once you look at the face, you can never look at anything but the face here. The eyes and the mouth just look so weird. Ultimate Zolkin, Shonen Jump Magazine promo. Now, this card is about 19 for light play, 20 for near mint. That's not too bad here. 21. Okay, this card was usually, as you see right over here, about $15. So a little bit of a jump, but it's a Shonen Jump manga promo, right? Now, what doesn't make sense for a buyout is the super rare from Dimension of Chaos. This card's bought out at $15 for a super rare. Why this card is bought out, I cannot tell you. You have Clash of Rebellion super rares here for about $1, and none of these neither one of these say first edition, right? So you're not really getting anything out of this, especially if you got like unlimited. You might as well just get the other promo. Why this version is bought out, I'm not too sure here, but yeah, if you have this, I just try to get rid of it for whatever you can. I mean, this is literally the exact same thing, essentially. Or you could just get a Jump Ultra. So get yours while you can, I guess. Non-aggression area. We're going to look at the Drv Volume over here. What this card does is actually pretty good. You discard a card from your hand to the graveyard. Your opponent cannot normal summon, set, or special summon during the next turn. So this is a good card. The issue is you have to activate on your standby phase. So basically, if you're going first, and let's say you draw this card, you can't just set and activate on your opponent's turn. That's not going to work. During your standby, you have to activate this. So That's kind of specific, since if you survive your opponent's turn, if you're able to go first, make a board and set this card, including trap tricking it, you are able to then your standby phase the next turn. If this card does not get destroyed, you can activate this card and it'll shut your opponent's 4th turn most likely out, which is going to help you come back in the game. Issue is, if you trap trick this, number one, your opponent's going to know to destroy this card at all costs, which, I mean, it's, if there's other cards they need to destroy, they're going to have to make a decision. Or if you set this card and they can't destroy it or whatever, right, and you activate this and you're able to set up another board on turn 3, or at least beat over whatever you need to, so your opponent's kind of at a stalemate on their turn 4, it's good as well. But this card, it's good. The issue is, and I feel like this is just gonna, I'm gonna put this on my, maybe on my t-shirt or something. It's good, but it isn't good enough, right? I feel like if players knew about this card, how good it was in a older format, this card would have been somewhat relevant. Maybe even gotten a holo print somewhere down the line, right? But it's definitely a card to look over. DRVs are about, let's look at lightly played and near mints here. Lightly played are $2, near mints are like $2.50, $3. Okay, not too bad. Now, Pharaonic Guardian copies are, first editions are $1.15 here. Quite good, actually. About dollars, going up to $2, right? A lot of shipping over here. I mean, if you go first, you're basically playing $1.50, $2. For an old Pharaonic Guardian common, I mean, I think that's good in general, because some collectors like getting the first edition commons even. We're at the point where they're a little rare, right? I feel like there's most cards that are first edition from the first, like, 7 sets, right? OG cards are worth, like, $1 just because of how uncommon rare they are. Like whenever I see box opens of, say, first set LOB, people actually make sure to take care of the commons there because they're actually worth a pretty penny. But yeah, only $1.50, $2 for a card that could be relevant. Yeah, good pickup over here. DD Assailant now, Destiny Board Traveler promo. I've talked about this card quite a bit, and some other people have actually talked about this card as well here. And if you look over a year, this card kind of goes like up and down here. I told people to get this at $2, $3, $4. When I saw it 5, I said that's still good, up to 7. Well, this card is slowly moving here. Lightly played and near mints. You got 46 listings here. $4 for lightly playeds, going up to like $4.50 plus tax here. Near mints are gonna run you about $7 on the dot, going up to about $8 here. Going up to about 10, 11, and people are buying these. I mean, 2 lightly playeds here in January. 1 near mint, 3 near mints, 7, 8. You know, there's a heavy play that sold for about $1. 3 mod plays that sold for $3. 2 people are buying damaged copies. People are buying this a lot in January. Look, we don't even have to scroll to the bottom to see a card that is irrelevant only in older formats and only very specific older formats getting bought. This is going to be a card that is going to age like wine. It's going to be slow, but it's going to get there, right? Again, if you don't have at least a playset of this card, chop. Time to get to it. The secret rares. Now, this card I think is way too much money, but let's not kid ourselves. If this was somewhat well priced, some of us would save up for it. This card looks absolutely gorgeous. I actually have a rule against not buying certain cards because they're so expensive and hard to get that in my mind, I know I cannot, it's going to be very difficult for me to resell it, but I love the card. So I use that as an excuse. I'm like, oh, I'll get rid of it. If I can't, oh well, right? I have a cool $400 card. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, all right, Thomas, you know this is going to be hard to get and it's not worth paying this ridiculous price. You're buying this because you want it and you're making the excuse to buy it. That's how this card is, right? Right now, you want a nice damaged copy, $200. No. Mod play for $260 here. Pretty bad, but you know. Lightly played, $300. Not too bad. This card's getting a little bit better priced here. Very, very little. And nobody's paying this for this card either. Like, I wonder what real... I actually will, in the next Mark Watch, because we have a lot to go over here, possibly go over this card in depth, maybe on my live stream tomorrow, because I want to see maybe on other sources like eBay, all that, what this card actually sells for, because it clearly does not sell for $300 here. Then we have the Gate Guardian Secret from Metal Raiders here. These are about, well, damaged for over here for 27 for first edition. Light play, $30 here. Okay. Near mints about 37, 38. First editions, 160 going up to 250. So guys, if you're using my affiliate code to get yourself something nice, this might be it. Because 160 and then for a first ed Gate Guardian light play and then 250 here going up to 340 here. This is a really good steal here. So go get your Gate Guardian. Then you have Metal Raiders, the Worldwide Edition. I mean, these are like 28. They're basically the same thing as the Unlimiteds from the other one. You might as well just get those. Will these drop? Probably. In fact, I would be very interested to get this card when it drops to something reasonable, right? But you also have the Speed Duel Secret, which I actually kind of like, at $3, and you get $4 for a near mint, and you have that first. You do have the first edition on it in a way. Might be worth getting, especially out of the Maze of Memories, all that support that we're getting for Gate Guardian. Which brings me to some of our Pennysongs. Sangun here, $3 here. Okay, not bad. Kazjin, about $1 here. Again, not bad. Sujin here, $1. Again, very good. Very, very good. Ulti Trishula. Oh, by the way, and even if these get a reprint, are they going to be a secret? No, people are going to want the secret rares. Trishula ultis, these are about 140 to 150 here. I think this is one of the best versions to get. An old tournament pack ulti, sign me up. You have the DTs over here as well. Near mints are what, 240? 240. Lightly playeds are about 200. The DTs have definitely been lowering in value now that we have a Starlight rare and a ulti. And you guys have to also remember that the average player is going to prefer ulti or Starlight. Older players are going to prefer DT. I don't think there's a lot of players that are in the last 5-6 years, or ever really since they discontinued DT, that they like DT. They don't know the rarity of it, how hard these cards were to get. They don't like how it looks aesthetically, and even I don't like how it looks aesthetically. Like, I'm going to be real. If someone offered me a good number, I would sell my personal easily, right? The cards just, you know what I mean? Like, DTs just, they don't look that great. In my opinion. Now, if you want a nice Drashula, you have the High Speed Rider Secret here. About $6 for a near mint. I mean, beautiful. This version looks amazing. I have to admit, I really like this. I would actually rather play this than the Starlight Rare. I think this is the perfect amount of gloss. In fact, we'll look at the Starlight Rare. If it lets us with view all version. You also have the Battles of Legends over here, Secret Rare, at about $1. Which is a little different, mind you, but still beautiful Secret Rare. We're going to see this Trishula here. There's the Starlight Rare. I was about to say, 152 for a light play, 160 for an near. It's not bad. I mean, it's basically, I told people that the ultis are going to go way closer to the Starlight's price, if not match it / pass it. Back when this was $300 and the ulti was about 200, and people thought I was on crack. Now we have a Starlight at 160 and ulti at 140. So if you got rid of your Starlight and grabbed 2 ultis, like I told you, well, good job, you made some money. In pocket some, honestly. This does go close to 200. If this was 120, I actually would have said this is not a bad deal for 120. Then again, you have the Hidden Arsenal 4 Secret Rare. This card has 3 different Secret Rares. I find that very funny. How much are these here? You got light plays for 3. First edition light play, $3 here. In fact, I actually kind of want to see this. $3, 4 for near mints. Not that bad, honestly, for OGs. Very, very cheap here. Magician of Black Chaos, Premium Pack 1. Now, I actually had this in a 5 card saver trade binder back when this was like $2, I think. And I said, this card doesn't have that many prints. We did not have the Speed Duel print at that point, which I don't think did too much to this version, to be honest with you here. And actually, some of these are misprint, which is really funny. So some people might pay a little pretty penny to get those. Well, I said near mints were $2. Lightly playeds are about $4 here. Going up to $5 here. The card was like 7, 8 for light plays, and they clearly dropped. Near mints are 13. Well, you got one here for 13, 27, 45s. Oh, okay. I don't mean to click that. And then the 70s to 100s here. I mean, I actually want to go back to lightly plays and look what the next page is looking like. Yeah, definitely a card you're going to want to get back in on. I don't know how this card has dropped so much, but people are actually really buying this. So if you got your near mints at $2, right? I think light plays were $1. Near mints might have been $2.25. I mean, you made a lot of money, even if you got the light plays when they were $1. I mean, they're the lowest they've been at, and I mean lowest they've been at because I remember selling this at about $7, $4 going up to fives, right? So very, very good here. Blackluster Soldier Ultimate Rare from OTS Pack 17. These are 47, so these are dropping. I mean, they weren't too hard to grab. I mean, people only want one copy of this, unlike, say, Imperm or even, like, Utopia, which was in this pack. 47 going up to 50. It's not that bad for an Ultimate Blackluster Soldier of Chaos. With these long market watches, I have to take a sip of water here and there. Remember to stay hydrated, by the way, guys, because that's something I've actually struggled with. $47 for an ulti. Ghost rare here. 120, 125. I'm telling you right now, just get the ulti. It looks a lot better. It doesn't have the bad prod quality. And I don't know. I think I've seen this before. It looks nice, but I don't know, compared to the ulti, it's whatever. Also, remember to smash that like button. Let's see if we get to 100 likes on this video. Amazing shitters here. Now, why am I looking over this again? So, for some reason, I guess people just got impatient and bought out whatever they wanted. Because right now, we're going to go over the ultras. The Sierras are basically whatever they were last time we saw them, right? You know, $50 for a happiness. Sure, right? My friend Pearly, these were like 40s. Now they're like $10 more. Oh, whatever, right? 40 for the Noir card that was 90, and I said no, thank you. Yeah. These ultras are getting a little ridiculous here. So we have Mikanko here at almost $30 for a ultra rare. No, thank you. This is not worth grabbing. Nowhere close. We got Pearly, the regular ultra. Okay, we have one person with 316 at 20 here, $22. Are you joking me? I know, and I've seen the OCG. They're doing a little bit in the OCG, but remember, the OCG has a completely different format, right? And they have more cards to support, which, again, I tell people, these cards usually get support eventually down the line. But $22 for one of the ultras? No. Pretty Memory. These were like, what, 5, 6s? 15? Suck my balls. We got the Mechanical Water spell, field spell, I believe, or is this the equip? Oh, this is the equip. Okay. 13. No, thank you. Nobody's paying that, nor should you. I'm saying this. If you have Pearly cards or Mechanical cards, just get rid of them right now. Even if you're interested in the deck, just get it in like a week or two. This is ridiculous. 13s. 9 for the hydrants. These were like $3, $4. Alerts are like 4s, maybe $1 up. Turbulences are like $1 up, whatever, right? But oh, and the super rares that I quickly told people, hey, 50 cents, this is not that bad. Well, they're like $1. People realize that holo 1 for 1. If commons could be $1, a super rare could be $1. So if you got your pretty Pennysongs here, good job. Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon, ultimate rare here. So I was looking at Harpy cards last time, and my boy Magic Mike over here said, hey, this ulti doesn't get too much love. And I actually do love this ulti. My issue with it is this card was inflated for a good amount of years, and I just didn't know why. So this gains effects based on the number of Harpy monsters you control, except for itself. One is you can't target Harpy monsters you control for attacks, except for this one. Okay, so not a good effect, to be honest, but, you know, it exists here. 2 is double the original attack and defense of this card. I mean, you got 2400 attack, beat stick. That could be kind of cute, but whatever. But then 3+, once per turn, you target one card your opponent controls and you destroy that target. And it's any card. So 3+, pretty good. If Harpy Lady's Sisters said something weird, like this counts as having 3 monsters, that would be very cool, but maybe that would break the game in some stupid way. But yeah. Ultis, people aren't getting this for the effect, I'll say that. Lightly played unlimited, it's $30 here for an unlimited light play. It's not too bad here. First ed, $40. These were like 100 plus for first ed lightly played. So 40, 45, I can get behind that. Near mints are 84. So yeah, near mints were like 180 to 200 at that point. I don't think it's a lot better, but I'm kind of like, I don't know if that should be worth $80. Swords of Concealing Light. We're going to look over this very quickly. This card, just because we don't have that many counters to Kashtira right now. You want heavy blades? They're 40. That's pretty bad for even though they're first edition. Lightly blades 68. That's not good. First editions are 140, 160, 200. That's really bad. This is a rare, by the way. This isn't like a hobby league ulti. This is a retail ulti. You do have Legend Collection 3s over here at $10. First editions for 12 here. I'm telling you right now, just go grab the first edition ultras and be happy. I won't grab anything else. You have Swords of Concealing Light from the Dark Revelations here. 10 to 15, you could suck my balls. Nobody's buying that. You have the Flaming Eternity rares here. You have the commons for quarters. So this card is accessible. So I don't want to hear people be like, "Oh, Mel, I wanted this, but for Kashtira, but I can't afford it." Well, I mean, 28 cents. Literally, the dollar menu, if that even exists anymore, because a lot of places it's like $1.25. Oh, but $1.75. I got like a McChicken with cheese. Recently it cost me like $3 something. I'm like, you're joking, right? So I can't even make that equivalent. 1/3, but anyway, I guess 1/3 or of your McChicken, if you decide to get cheese on it like me, is your place set of a common. Let's see what the rares are here. I want to go like play Nerment here. Dollars for your rares, going up to 3s here. What are first editions? $5.50. Yeah, all right. Well, that was the market watch. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and remember to subscribe. Let me know what I'm going over in the comment section below on the next market watch. Live stream tomorrow at 10 p.m. Central. And let me know what you guys think of this Starlight Rare Mirror Jade. And also, my socials are in the description. Make sure to follow my Twitter if you have it. If you don't have a Twitter, keep it that way. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.